It's fun, it's drama, it's real, but you'll only find out if you come in at this. As neighbors Jen and Angie fight their way to a healthier life for themselves and their families. Brought to you by the Heart Foundation of Jamaica's Food Policy Program. So come in at this right now.
I don't know where you drag me down here for. Me tell you say me have an appointment next month.
I'll know you not fill the prescription.
Most I go do that to the man.
Why never tell me say you have pressure, Angie? Or your follow friend come a clinic?
Because me never want the whole heap of fuss just like where you are going with now.
You say your head not stop hurt you. Yet just yesterday me see you eat 1 pack of salt biscuit. Hey, pressure not tell you when it a go lick you down a ground, you know. And if you ever get disease like COVID with this your high pressure, yeah, it now go pretty.
Well, you not help with the case with the stress about healthy snacks. Which party ever hear snack healthy? Suppose you them stop by from it full stop. What me I go do, eh?
Jenny, you prefer sit down in a clinic with your son or daughter beside you cause them have problems too?
Me not understand. We used to eat all kind of bulla, fritters and things where them did have a school and we never have them problem, yeah?
Well, for one thing, them nowadays youth are active like we.
I mean, if I tell you, we used to jump rope till darkness come down and we get wet
and
like...
our parents used to cook good food for we. And once a week we used to eat rice and peas, you know. Other than that, a pure food kind.
Dasheen. Hey, me used to love Dasheen, you know.
And soup on Saturday.
Look, you know, me and my brother them used to fight over the one piece of meat we left on the soup bone. Man, everything natural was in that soup. Chocho, okra, carrot. Wow, me I tell you.
Boy, somehow life just changed up and nobody have no time again. It's easier to stop and buy fast food and the heavy processed food so things just get out of hand.
Like my son.
All of us guilty. When we shop, we more look at picture, how the food look nice and pretty on the label, but we not even check for what is in the food. Life changes, but we have to maintain our control over some things.
Number 112?
I mean that.
Go on, man, and make sure you know what your numbers are.
Numbers? Come with me, no, Jen.
They might go fire me, you know. Sure.
Last time she had talked about diabolic. Me not even...
Diastolic. That are your bottom number of the pressure reading and systolic are the top number. That is how them know when you have high blood pressure.
Come in, please. You are Angela Dixon?
Yes, Doc.
I'm afraid your lab results aren't good at all.
Me I go dead, Doc. Who a go look after me, youth?
Bad news has a way of forcing our hand sometimes. Will Angie now take her hypertension seriously and change her diet? Join us again for another episode as the drama continues on Come In A This, brought to you by the Heart Foundation of Jamaica's Food Policy Program. What's in our food? Give us the facts.
Welcome to the Come In A This episode summary brought to you by Lake Health and Wellbeing. Today, Jen is taking Angie to the clinic after finding out that she has high blood pressure and is experiencing symptoms. Angie and Jen have a hat-to-hat conversation about the seriousness of having high blood pressure and the risks associated with this illness. Angie reflects on how their diet as children was essentially the same, yet they had much fewer cases of NCDs. But Jen rightly points out that the cultural shift in lifestyles is a major contributing factor. Nowadays, children are a lot less active, and they consume a higher amount of fast foods and heavy processed foods instead of natural, locally grown vegetables and home-cooked meals. Jen also describes the bad practice of not reading food labels to find out exactly what is in the foods we buy and eat. She thinks that we could take more responsibility by exercising control over what we consume. Finally, Angie's number is called and she enters the doctor's office to discuss her numbers. But from the sound of it, things are not looking good. We're left to wonder if it's too late for Angie to take control of her diet and get her pressure down. Have you considered how you and your family may be eating yourself sick? When was the last time you had your blood pressure and blood sugar checked? Are you reading food labels and making the food choices that promote better health? Remember, It's never too late to make a change and to take necessary steps to manage the onset of preventable NCDs like high blood pressure or diabetes. Just think about it and the ways you could do better. To replay this episode and follow the other episodes in the Coming to This radio series and episode summaries, find us at youaresweetenough.com. Until next time.
Share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water. Share some love. Tell somebody you're